Hi, Les here. Today we're going to talk about Dallas-Fort Worth versus Las Vegas as places for potential multifamily investments. We're going to look at population growth going forward and job growth over the last 10 years. We'll look at the maps of each area so we'll know exactly what area we are considering when we're pulling our data. So let's get started. Here's the map of Las Vegas. As you can see, it leaves out a lot of areas over here and a little bit here, but I believe this is the actual city limits of this city of Las Vegas. So that's what we're going to use. All our data will be pulled from that blue section. Now this is the CBSA, the core-based statistical area for the Dallas-Fort Worth area and Arlington. Here's Fort Worth, Arlington, Dallas, and you can see there's a multitude of small towns in that large section of ground that's covered out there that, again, we will be pulling data from. So when we look at the Dallas-Fort Worth data, keep in mind it's going to include Plano and Carrollton and all these small towns I've never heard of. Now here's the Dallas-Fort Worth population growth. The one you want to look at right here is the annual rate for the next 2010 to 2015. They're projecting just under 2% per year. And in the household income, a little over 2% per year. The overall vacancy rate goes from 5.9 in 2000 to 8.3 currently, roughly, and still increasing to 9.1 projected for 2015. Here's the similar chart and this one shows a smaller growth rate, but a much higher income rate projected for the next 5 years. And again, they go from 7.3% in 2000 vacancy, 12.2 in 2010, projected to continue to climb to 14.4% by 2015. Now here's the job growth percentages over the last decade. As you can see, Vegas was a boom town at 7.6%, 1.6% growth. Dallas-Fort Worth at 3.23 over the last 10 years. But again, well above the national average. I've pulled out 4 sectors here out of the 10 or 12 that we could choose just to look at in detail. But this is the results from the last 10 years, just right there. So the last thing we need to consider is either one of these worth looking at in more detail. And if you decide to choose one of these, let's just say it's the Dallas-Fort Worth area, I would definitely want to go in there and narrow down that focus so that we're not just looking at such a huge area, but we pull out Dallas by itself, Fort Worth by itself, Arlington by itself. So probably start with those 3 and see if any of those stand out as good potential for the next 5 years. If it, let's say, it turns out to be Dallas is the best of those 3 areas, then I would suggest we go in and look at the submarkets in Dallas and find out which particular area of Dallas looks like the place you'd want to put your money and time. That's it for now. Let me know if you've got questions. Thanks. Bye.